high right now, yeah. You know, I hate to make these things worse than anything I make. This is a strange looking dude right here.
What do you say?
Name it, I don't know.
Just name it.
Oh, what it is.
Name it, that's it.
But they're supposed to be a turtle. I hate to make turtles and frogs.
That's
Although
true.
I like both of them. I like turtles and I like frogs too, but I
Minnie?
don't like to make them.
I want you to meet Taya. She's a gourd maker
Oh,
also.
yes, I'm very glad to meet you, honey.
meet you.
Glad to see you.
too.
You know how just after I knew about you here, I wanted to meet you so bad.
Me too. Same
Yeah,
here.
and you're the one that makes the gorgeous.
Yes.
Well,
Mhm.
well, that's nice.
I saw some of your stuff already that Edwina got. They are gorgeous.
Oh, I'm anxious to hear you see your act.
Oh, good. I'm glad. I want to see some of your things. You make instruments too?
Oh, yeah, but mine's all the crude looking.
Please.
Well, I don't know. I've got to see yours.
Well, you know, they're functional. That's all I can say.
Is this another one of the ladies?
Yes.
Glad to meet you, honey.
Nice to meet you.
Yes, glad to meet you. How you like it here?
I love it.
I do too.
I love it.
Yeah, we love Kentucky, I'll tell you.
It's very comfortable.
Now, that's the one I had on the show.
I'm overwhelmed.
Oh my goodness.
And you'd be surprised how much you can store in that thing. Yeah, it really is stored. Scared to death to take it on the plane.
I don't blame you.
And you know, we wrapped it in a blanket and put it in a garbage bag. Tied it around here. And the people were so nice on the plane that they took care of that thing for us. And on one flight, they put it in the back seat and put a belt around it. They were so, and it was a Delta plane. And you know, if we had to send it as baggage, it would have been
I
broken.
know I had several instruments that were broken that
You
way.
did.
I keep trying different ways to send it.
And you worry if you have to change planes where they're gonna get your stuff
Yes.
on there or not.
That's
you know,
what scares me.
That was the
Pins
only
and
worry I
needles.
had, but they were so good to me. I'm telling you, I never was treated so nice.
That's
hardly.
great. Are these for sale?
I told them there's still good people in the world, although we've got some.
You gotta find them, you gotta look.
Yeah.
Is this one for sale? Or is that
No.
your
No, that
masterpiece?
one
I
is-
thought so.
No,
This
it's
is a
not.
masterpiece. I wouldn't sell it either.
But we've got seed.
Oof.
We've got seed here of that type.
What kind of
That's called a wine kettle.
a wine kettle? That grows, can that grow here?
Yeah, no, I grew, this one was grown in Florida, but I had them just like them. But mine was a little bigger than this, and a little lighter color. You see, and I think I did a better job on the one that I raised.
The one you raised
Yeah.
grown here?
Yeah, it was grown here.
Really? I didn't know it could grow that big here.
Yeah, yes, ma'am, they
Oh, I
do.
am interested.
And they're
You
on the
went,
vines?
did you see some of the instruments? that
I
was
just
drum-
saw a few just in the dressing room. I'm
Well-
gonna feast my
Well,
eyes.
the drums, I raised those. Yeah, I raised all those in there, and the instruments.
Oh, we have to talk because I have never seen this beautiful.
Do you do grow them in your country, don't you?
Yeah, they grow, but they grow relatively small.
Yeah.
This is, just in New York, it's relatively small. They grow maybe like this size,
Yeah.
or a little small. Some grow a little bigger, but they're not as hardy looking as these, This looks like it's got life in it.
Now I'll tell you, this type gourd,
That makes-
the seed is hard to germinate
Uh-huh.
because it's such a big seed. It's about that big, until you.
Is that those dark seeds?
No, they're dark and then they're flattened.
Yeah, I think I've seen some of those.
Well, now they're hard to germinate, but the way I do, I get a paper towel and fold it and put the seed on there. Fold it again and put it, and then soak it in water good. Put it in a plastic bag and lay it on my hot water tank and keep it there until it starts sprouting. If it's a well matured seed, it will sprout in 5 or 6 days.
Oh.
And sometimes a
tender
little
lovely
longer. It's sometimes a little longer.
This is gorgeous. And you did the designs? Yeah.
You do have a long season, don't you?
Not, well, in, the southern district, but not in New York. New York is
Yeah.
real quick, you know, because we only
Oh,
have.
you do live in New York. is
Yeah,
that right?
I live in New York,
Yeah,
yeah.
I was there about, in December.
I heard. I missed you on
Did you
the.
girls see the show or not?
No, I'm usually not up that late.
I missed it. I'm usually up.
Well,
late.
you wouldn't have missed much because
Oh,
they
no.
let me on with a little while. But
Yeah, but
this
that
Johnny
would've been
Carson
enough.
show was in California, and he gave me lots of time, and I just enjoyed it so much.
I know you charmed too.
Did you see that one?
No, but I just
I
feel
know,
it.
somebody has it on tape and they said they were gonna show
Oh
it to
yeah, I'd love to. I'd love to.
Yeah,
see it.
they've got it taped. I've got it taped. I wish
It's
you girls-
here. It's an Apple shop.
I don't know. Do you have it?
Oh, I'd
You
love
do?
to see it.
Well,
I want to see it. Love to see it.
Well, really, I enjoyed that trip. Now, I really did because he was just my type of man. Because I could tell, I'd watched his show, and he was jolly and had a good sense of humor, and I loved it. I loved to tease
Joke and play.
You didn't find David Letterman that way?
Well, he treated me awful nice, but that time, that just word got me,
Yeah.
And I told him when I came off, I said, now listen, I'm really disappointed that I didn't get more time on here than this. And I said, my friends are all going to be disappointed too. And they were. And I'm getting letters and calls from all over the United States telling me that they really did appreciate Johnny let me have the time on
right.
there. Yeah,
How long were you on with him?
about 20 minutes.
And Letterman.
Only 6 or hardly. See me
Not
like it
enough.
wasn't 5.
That's not enough.
Get your mouth warmed
No.
Yeah, I just didn't much more than get started. And then I didn't get to explain about the things that I would love to, And I had my little gordola down under the table, fixing to play my little monkey song to him. And I was going to dedicate it to him because, he likes
didn't
to
get a
get
chance to
things off
play?
of people. He's a man that likes to get something on you. Well, I didn't aim for him to get nothing on me. And when he went to ask him questions, about this, I looked around and I said, now look here, son. I said, you can ask me all the questions you want to. But I said, if I don't want to answer them, I won't answer them.
Shut him up right away.
But he did treat me nice now, and there's awful nice to me up there. I really have to say that.
Did you get to play any of the
No,
instruments?
I got to play my heart just starting tune, and then he cut me off. And that just frightened me.
I know. You don't get a chance to ease out of it and appease yourself. Well, I want to see the tape anyway. These designs are gorgeous. Oh my God.
I bought some things from Minnie the last time she had an exhibit here.
And they're nicely priced. Very nicely. Look at this. This on a hinge? Yeah. It's on a hinge. She put a hinge on that. Wow.
Really? You've been traveling around. Been seeing you on TV. That's a long trip. 3 hours difference too.
Hey, you need to go out and drink water. You really do need a good. Whoa! These are dippable.
Yes, this is it, Kylie.
I was trying to make one out of a regular lottery board, but I couldn't make it.
We grow them different gourds, the long handle different. There's 2 types of them, the short handle and then the long handle. And the long handles grow to be 80-some inches.
Wow.
Yeah, they do. And at our gourd show, you girls, I'd give anything if you would come to our Ohio gourd show.
Oh, yeah.
It's in Ohio, in October, the first weekend in the October month.
And yeah, you're in the Board Society.
And it's gonna be on what, first and second day. I've got the literature here.
Yeah, I would like to. Yeah.
I'll give you some, honey.
Okay. I definitely will come.
Oh,
that's
we have a
jolly.
grand time. Everybody has such a good time up there. Don't they, Andy? You've been there. And Andy was there.
I like the way you cut this one.
Now that's her work. All this kind of work. Mine's rough as pig iron. And they look natural.
This is,
don't they?
see, now these are the ones I love.
when you
Now,
say
that's
her,
called a banana gourd. It don't grow no bigger than that, you see? And, there's just different types of
Now, the
gourd.
ones that are called loofahs, don't they look something
Yeah,
like, how do you tell the loofah from
let me
banana?
show you the loofah. Right here is the loofah. You see?
Yeah, that's like the
Now,
loofah that you.
that's it.
That's the loofah covered over a little gourd, shaped something like these little.
Okay,
things
that's
you
the
see.
loofah gourd?
Yeah, and this is the loofah here, you see. For the I use it for the trimming a lot.
Do they grow bigger than that? Because I
Oh,
have a
yeah,
gourd.
I'll tell you, the loofahs grow,
Tell me which one that is, because I've been
the
calling it a
biggest
loofah.
ones grow about this long, about this big around.
Okay, I have one. You can tell me whether that's a loofah or a banana.
They're kind of expensive gourd, and I don't do well raising them in my, but there's a lady in Florida, and she's so good to me, and she gives me, they raise them good there, and she gives me them, or I get them from her. And they're different types of gourds.
No, they. Oh, I don't know. I'm not sure. I do know those kind. Like the wine kettle ones grow on trees in Africa. And they hang down like hundreds of them on one tree.
Well,
It's really odd looking.
I've read about the
I don't
gourd
know about
tree, but I've
loofahs.
never seen it.
Yeah, they're really strange looking because the tree itself looks like the roots are on top.
Yeah.
Because it's flat and
Oh,
it's
I
splayed
didn't know
out. Really strange, yeah. And to see those huge things hanging from it's really weird.
I love that gourd.
Yeah, I'm really interested in those because I play those. You know, I open up the top and just play them, and you get like a drum sound.
Now,
and I like those.
I've got them,
That would
you
be
know,
the
this
sound.
shape, that big around, and this, you know, and just up here, I cut the top out here and trim it. And then you can put another instrument on top of that gourd, and it'll resonate the music.
Yeah, that's like the kalimba, and they put it
Oh,
inside of a
the
gourd.
gourd.
You girls, I do wish you could come down and see the museum, because I've got lots of things in there.
And
You know,
where is
of
that?
Definitely.
Where is
instruments
that?
I
That's in
couldn't
Ohio
bring.
also?
Is that in Ohio?
No, it's in Kentucky.
Oh.
It's about 100 miles from here.
Shoot, we gotta make a special trip to come just for that.
Come back down.
Because I wanna just enjoy that. That'd be beautiful. Look at this.
Now, this little gourd right here that is called a crown of thorns. You see,
Look
this
at
gourd
that.
is from here to here, and it has a little round place on here, and it's been cut off here, you see, and fixed for a pin cushion.
That is crown of
And
thorns.
that's called a crown of thorns, or some calls it the 10 Commandments. 'cause
It
it's
has
10.
always.
And I use that for a whole lot of decoration, that type gourd.
What kind of color do you have on?
Well, she painted that. It's
That's
a lead
interesting.
color kind of. I told her it looks like that.
It looks natural.
But it's natural.
Shiny stuff. You know, what am I trying to say?
Like not polyurethane.
It's not, no, the black, it's just plain black. I mean,
That's a real natural
then I
looking
put
look.
gold on it.
I told her this should have been red.
Silver.
Is that antique?
Polyurethane on top.
Ah, that's
Yeah,
why
I
it
love
looks
this
antique
one.
like
That
that.
is that one.
Isn't that
pretty
sweet?
wonderful.
That's
Ooh,
cute.
ooh. Yeah.
I can't do that because
Flabbergasted.
it's too stringy on my eyes. I wouldn't have the patience to do that because I got to see my results right away.
Did you do this?
No, she did that. You can tell my work. Look here, this rough.
This is your one? This is this?
That roughest work, that's my rough work. These frogs and this.
The turtle.
Yeah,
I like the
this.
turtle.
And the owl is my work. I didn't bring much because I knew she'd have a table full here and we couldn't.
I heard you do snakes too.
We saw a gorgeous one. I have a phobia against snakes.
These ones are that big around, they're all called on the wall in my museum. I'd give anything if I could went in that studio with one of them big snakes around my neck and it just laid it over on Johnny.
On Johnny, because I'd be screaming.
You know, he's excited over them small ones. He said, "Are these snakes?" he said. I said, "Yes." "No, are these gourds?" I said, "Yes, they're gourds." Well, he said, "They look like dead snakes to me." I had a lot of fun with him.
Look what they look.
Did you make?
That's the gourd. That's the gourd over now. They never brought my
cello pegs. These are really, really.
I brought the bow in.
There's a bowl in the dressing room. Maybe that's where it is. Alright. Oh. So it's next to another bowl.
A bow. Bow.
Your bow? Stay with us. I haven't seen it.
It's out in the car, it's in the back seat of the car.
It's in the back seat of your car? You want me to go get it for you? Huh?
Well, I can play Holly if you want to.
Okay, I'll just go out this way here and then go get it for you.
Who was that? I know you want that. Oh, this is really. I have a feeling I'm getting attracted to this little loofah island. And is this a seed in the nose?
Oh, Lord. I gotta get this.
Oh, and this is like.
Yeah, how you? Well, I'm glad to see you here. I didn't expect you. Yeah, hold this and I get this thing here. I've
Piece
got to
of
get the
seed.
other
That is
stuff
really
that I
unique.
get
I like this.
congestion in my throat.
I couldn't get out the back door, they had it locked.
Is the door locked? Is that won't play nothing?
It'll play as good
I hit some limbers, everything.
You better have
It'll do just fine, because you ain't gonna be playing that much.
Yeah, there's a guy who does it in New Orleans
Makes bread and basil.
with a couple of different. No, he makes a couple. There's a board on the bed now.
No, I meant, see how that one is? Like if you strung the string on a line.
It wouldn't the tension. You need more tension than that. It would just pop. It pops those big sticks.
My horses ain't hungry, they won't eat your hay. So come along, my Polly, let's be on our way. Your parents, they don't like me, they say I'm too poor. They say I'm not worthy to enter your door. I know they don't like you, but why should you care? You know I'm your Polly, you know I'm your dear. I know they don't like me, and I cannot stay. So come along, my Polly, let's be on our way.
Yeah, and I've got your picture, and we'll make it again. Yeah,
Oh, let me give you a hug. Good.
Now listen, don't you know I've got sense enough to know that ain't good, honey?
Oh,
but
look.
It's fun. Well,
Shoot, listen at her.
you think enough of it.
She just don't believe it. She doesn't know. She just don't know. This is really nice.
You're all pretty. Listen, girls.
Get a gift for it.
That's the top
They invite you this year to the show.
or the bottom.
Well, it'll be from the 6th to the 9th.
Oh, the bottom of another gold. That's really
So,
interesting.
girls, try to come.
Said she took glue and put it on top.
I don't know what we're doing today.
Yeah. Oh, I like this.
Listen, I'm not even talking to you. Talking to you at all. This is wonderful.
Now, Minnie Black doesn't have her picture. Now, this is a prayer. She'll get home and she'll brag all about it.
Never let you get
No, she'll get home and she'll brag about it, you know, and say, I got my picture with those girls and you didn't. Yes, isn't this wonderful, this
It
play
is
though?
too much. I'm
It's
like
just-
overwhelmed.
It is just beautiful.
I am overwhelmed.
I've been working with Minnie now for about a year and a half, and it's just been tremendous.
I believe
Yeah, she's just a great joy to work with. Sure is. Thank you.
It's real nice. What's your name?
Bethel Mayfield, they call me Trigger.
Trigger. All right.
They said that, oh yes, by all means call me Trigger. Someone back years ago said I looked so much like Roy Rogers' horse Trigger that they nicknamed me Trigger, and somehow or other it stuck, and that's the way it's always been.
Must have been a friend, right?
Thank you now. Oh yeah, very, very